There's two investigations stemming from Wednesday's loss. First, the investigation into claims of racial abuse by LAFC forward Adama Diomande continues. But the Timbers said again today there's no room for hate in any form, on the pitch or in the locker room. As for the so-called formal protest of the 3-2 loss to LAFC on Wednesday, the organization wanted to make it clear today it has no intention of seeking to overturn the outcome of the match. The Timbers simply wanted to call attention to the rules regarding foreign-born players in the U.S. Open Cup. Only 5 are allowed, including Canadians. That differs from the MLS Cup matches. LAFC may have had up to 7 foreign players dressed, depending on the status of 2 players, which is being investigated now. Head coach Gio Savarese had this to say after practice today.
The intention mainly of this is to make sure that, for what I understand, the rules needs to be followed. But also, we play the game, we lost the game, we take that, responsibility. We played against a very good team. LAFC is a great team.
The U.S. Soccer Federation could make a ruling on this protest as soon as this weekend. If that happens, we'll be sure to let you know. As for tomorrow night's match, it's going to be a tough one against a Montreal team which has won 6 of its last 7 games, 4 of those by shutout. The Timbers have had a pretty decent run of form going too, 12 in a row unbeaten in MLS, but players know 3 games in 7 days is pretty brutal.
Physically, you prepare as better you can. Mentally, of course, very positive. And now we have a game at home, and we needed 3 points.
Portland will be hosting Montreal tomorrow at Providence Park. Kickoff time, 8 p.m. Here's a little trivia for you. Which major pro team holds the longest current playoff drought? That's right, it's the Seattle Mariners, 16 years and counting. The franchise banking on the manager Scott Service to change that this season. Service handed a multi-year contract extension today. The M's currently hold the second wildcard spot as the second half of the season begins tonight against the White Sox. Congratulations to the Hillsboro Hops, crowned first half champions of the Northwest League. They earned it by beating the Vancouver Canadians 10-1 this afternoon. That means the Hops will qualify for the postseason for the 5th straight year. To the Open Championship in Scotland, and it's American Zach Johnson charging up the leaderboard today. Johnson with a bogey on 1, the only blemish on his scorecard. He shot a 4 under 67 to move into a tie for first with fellow American Kevin Kisner. Tiger Woods still in the hunt after shooting a second straight 71. Woods in a tie with 10 other golfers at even par heading into the weekend.